Reading I-Ching. Fellowship. Change of lines. The first line of fellowship is yang. The process of finding people who will join your cause will always begin with the first few. Even if you have a lofty and meaningful objective, you will not be automatically noticed by other people if you work alone, without considering what others may think about it. You need to grasp the interest of a few people first, and only after that, others will start to follow based on their reactions. Do not try to find the first few from distant places. It is much better to entrust yourself to those who are already around you, and who you can trust. If you cannot even convince people around you, it would be absurd to think that you would be able to persuade those who are not related to you at all. The second line is the only line of yin in this hexagram. Initially, you may start working with people who you already know well, and who are close to you, but if you keep depending on personal intimacy, or let such relationship affect your work, it will make other unrelated people uncomfortable in reaching out to help you. It is absolutely necessary to make a clear distinction between public and private relationships. If you work with people who you are well acquainted with, you may feel satisfied, thinking that your community feels like a family, but you should also remind yourself that it may become a negative factor that will prevent your community from expanding any further, or realizing a bigger dream. The third is again the line of yang. You cannot make things work simply by having people in one place. If you do not arrange the work neatly across people, or if you do not find the right moment to carry out your plan, you may not be able to accomplish anything, and simply keep on wasting time, no matter how many people you have managed to gather. Before you start recruiting more people, you should think about the possibilities of what you are aiming to do, clarify who would be the right person for the job, and plan ahead how to arrange and utilize the ability of such people. The upper trigram now consists only of lines of yang. Now that we've got enough people together, let's find out what would be a wise way to start doing things. The fourth line is yang. When a lot of people gather in one place, even if they say that they have the same opinion with you in general, it is not possible for all those people to agree on every minor detail. Therefore, in order to bring them together, you need to present a more concrete target or a vision that many people can agree to. If you do not make sure that they agree on such a general roadmap toward the goal before you launch your vessel, you will likely have a lot of small disagreements throughout the course, and such discordances will eventually lead to a breakdown of mutual trust. The fifth line is also yang. Even if many people have come to work together in one mind, the more time it takes to accomplish the target, the more difficult it will be to maintain the bond between them. If many small unexpected problems keep arising to delay the progress, or if the progress is divided into two small steps, that the overall improvement is not visible, those who have decided to work with you may get exhausted in working without progress, and may eventually turn their backs from you. If you have a lot of people working with you, you already have the power to make a great change. You should come up with a strategy to take advantage of the mass, and achieve your goal in one sweep. The last line is also yang. As always, you should keep an eye on your own greed. You need to do what you can manage yourself, and be with people who you can afford to treat appropriately. Having more resources does not automatically enable you to achieve a greater goal. When there are many people, it becomes more likely that more of them will not agree with your goal wholeheartedly. If a community does not share the same vision, it will break down into factions, and there will be fruitless competition against each other. Therefore, the size of work and your ability to manage it must always be considered objectively.